guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my first ever Foundation Friday video for my series that I'm gonna start doing because I love testing out foundations, and I'm gonna do this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it every single Friday or every other Friday or what, but my favorite part of putting on makeup, I feel like, is after I'm done with my eyeshadow and then putting on foundation. It just like clears my red skin and just, I don't know. I know my skin may not look that red on camera right now, but like up close I just have like some red spots and everything, and I just love the way that it feels whenever I put on foundation on my bare skin. I love it. I love it. I don't know why. Today I'm going to be testing out the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation Stick. Whenever this came out, I wasn't like dying to try it because I've never really been a huge fan of stick foundations, but for some reason with this one I've just heard so many people talk about how amazing it is, kind of like the Makeup Forever HD foundation stick, but I've heard that this one's way better, and because I do like that one, it doesn't have as much coverage, and I've heard that this one's more like dewy, more luminous, and like more full coverage, so I'm excited to try this. I know that Jaclyn Hill's talked a bunch about it and Love Sadahi talk about it, so, and it just comes out like that. Ooh, maybe we should follow directions this time. The formula is highly concentrated, only a small amount is needed. Start with less and blend. Gradually add more as necessary. For best results, blend foundation with foundation brush. Of course, they want you to buy that brush. Lightly dot foundation on each cheek, forehead, and chin using the brush. Blend foundation in a light sweeping motion all over the face for a seamless finish. For additional coverage, add more foundation and blend. I will see, but the packaging's really cool. It's in like this sleek tube that's in a triangle shape. And I went with the shade Warm Ivory, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, Warm Ivory. That is what it looks like on my hand right there. I don't know if you guys can tell. I think that this will be a good color for me. It's like a little on the yellowy side, but that's okay, we can blend. Spritzing some of this Hydrating Milky Mist by Pixi on my Morphe M439 brush. And then on the other side, I'm gonna do my Beauty Blender. I've been loving this Eco Tools sponge, it's really great, so. But what I'm gonna do is just apply this on the face. I'm probably gonna end up doing too much. Let's try not to. Start out with just a little bit and then I'll see how buildable it is. Yes, it looks pretty nice. I had a little tanning mishap on my neck, so if you see that, no judgment. Okay, all right, we can work with that. And then I'm gonna blend with the Beauty Blender thingy on the other side. I feel like I just really go in and like beat my face to death with this sponge, but that's just what I like to do. That's what works for me, you know. That's what works for you, girl. Seems pretty blendable. A good coverage, but let's see if it can build. I feel like that's like a pretty light coverage right there, and I feel like all the stick foundations that I've used have given me kind of a light coverage, but we will go in again and see what happens. I don't really know, like they both look pretty much the same as far as like application goes, but I kind of like the way that the Beauty Blender applied the foundation better than the brush. So I'm gonna go in with another layer and then blend with the Beauty Blender again because I just really, and I'm gonna go in with a lot this time because I like full coverage. Yes, work. I'm probably gonna cut that part out. Yes, okay, so I feel like this color is pretty good too. The thing with color, people always like, a big question, like especially my sister always asks me, she's always trying to get me to like match her and be like, does this color work? Does it, you know, and the thing is yeah, you want to try to find your color, like the closest color that you can. But the thing is you can always kind of manipulate the color of your foundation with concealer and also with like bronzer. Like you can always lighten up a foundation and you can always kind of darken a foundation by either using concealer or your bronzer. Going heavy-handed or light-handed with those, and also mixing your foundations with other colors. Yes, I like the Beauty Blender a whole lot better, which I call this a Beauty Blender. This is the Eco Tool sponge, you guys know, which you guys should totally try because I love it. This little edge on the top, I guess you could say, is really nice for baking the bridge of the nose. It's like perfect. I'm so particular about blending in like the hairline. Like I always want it super blended. So I guess I'm a fan of the foundation. I feel like I have like a radiant kind of shine on my face, which I am a huge fan of, and I love that. I will say I feel like it kind of enlarges my pores. Like my pores look really large right now, and that could just be my skin right now. I don't really know. I'm also looking in like a magnified mirror, but I'm looking away from it and I still can kind of like see my pores. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, but we're just going to see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then I will come back on here and show you guys what it looks like after that. Be right back. Okay, so I just completed my makeup. I kind of went a little wild with the colors. Wearing lash extensions, you really can't do a lot of cool eye makeup looks, so I don't think I'm gonna keep it up. I applied the foundation probably about 30 minutes ago and then completed my makeup, so it was like 3 o'clock whenever I put it on. Now it is like 3:30. I really like the way that it looks. It's really, really pretty. It's luminous. Whenever I review a product, I try to show you guys what it looks like throughout the night. So I'm gonna do that and keep you guys updated on how it lasts and what it looks like and how it wears. I really like it. For right now, thumbs up. I did forget to mention how much it cost. I believe it's like $46, $45 or $46 for this foundation, and you get how much product? 0.25 ounces, I think, which is, you know, a quarter of what you normally get in a foundation. So it always seems crazy to me. I'm like, how are these foundations so expensive, but you're getting a tiny amount compared to what you normally get? You normally get a full ounce. So I guess you don't use as much when it's in a stick form, so maybe that's why. But we'll see how long it lasts. I'm always scared to like see how it goes up, because you're always like, oh shit, what if it doesn't go back down, you know? Oh, so you get, it looks like a bunch of product because, oh yeah, so that's how much you get. I'm a little scared. Please go back down. Please go. Okay, all right, there we go. So that's a lot of product, even though it doesn't sound like that much as far as like the ounces. I guess a little goes a long way, and it should be fine, you know? But yeah, I'm really excited to keep using this foundation because I love stick foundations, like how easy it is to apply and how quick it is. It takes such a shorter amount of time for me to apply my foundation when I use a stick, so I'm excited to see how that works. But right now I'm loving it. I'll give you guys an update. Right now it is 3:30, like I said, so I'll let y'all know what it looks like next time I get on the camera. Okay, so I just got home from work. It's like 10:30 right now. It's almost 10:30. It's been like 7 hours, and you can see like how my foundation has stayed. It stayed pretty well. Let me look up close here in my little mirror. It stayed okay. I mean, it didn't do an amazing job. It's a little patchy. I will say my skin has been super dry. I know you guys are so tired of me saying that, but my skin has been like super dry because the weather change here in Tennessee, which this is kind of an important factor in all this. The weather here in Tennessee is like crazy. It's super bipolar, and I know it's kind of has been like that everywhere. The weather's just crazy, like 80 degrees, 40 degrees, like within a couple days. So my skin is freaking out to that. I just have a lot of dry patchiness, and that might just be with any foundation. I'm not sure. I want to love this foundation. I mean, it's not the most beautiful on my face right now. I definitely see some patchiness right here on my nose. I don't know, my nose has some dry spots on it, and my pores look pretty enlarged. So I'm not really a huge fan of this foundation on me. Maybe that's with my, you know, what I baked and what I set with. I don't know. That could be it. Maybe it would be really pretty without setting it. I don't know, just because my face is so dry, maybe I don't need that extra powder. Maybe that's caking on too much. Other than that, I think it looks good. I think my skin, especially my lips, you guys can tell my lips are so freaking dry. And down here, it's just so patchy and so dry, and like all around I have like a pink ring around my mouth because of how dry my lips have been. So kind of filling in my forehead lines and everything. Wish it looked a little bit better, a little bit more flawless like it does on Ayla Sarahi and on Jacqueline, but I will try it again. I like it. I like the way that it applied and everything. But do I feel like it was worth $45 or $46? Not really. I think I'd much rather prefer my L'Oreal Pro Glow, because that has been like my jam recently. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you like me doing reviews and the whole Foundation Friday series. Let me know by giving me a thumbs up, supporting my channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.